In a significant step towards revitalizing Mali's infrastructure, Transition Leader continued an official tour in Beijing. The focus remains on establishing modern, reliable infrastructure to foster economic growth and social inclusion. Accompanied by a high-level delegation, the leader visited the headquarters of different engineering corporations and giant in public works with over 40 years of expertise. These include the largest railway construction company in China, a key partner for developing countries, including Mali. The visit served as an opportunity for the delegation to explore innovative techniques and their potential role in the country's development ambitions. During the visit, the ambition to develop a range of modern infrastructures that would not only promote economic activity, but also improve social equity was made clear. A central theme of the engagement with Chinese corporations has been the transfer of skills to local workers. The leader emphasized the importance of these collaborations as a means to equip workers with the knowledge and expertise necessary to manage and maintain infrastructure independently. Speaking after the tour, the leader remarked on how China's accomplishments inspire development efforts. Their experience is seen as a way to accelerate growth, particularly with a focus on transferring skills. These collaborations, even in Build-Operate-Transfer (BOT) projects, are aimed at ensuring that by the time the projects are fully operational, local expertise is capable of running them independently. This focus on long-term sustainability through skills transfer highlights a strategic approach to development, ensuring that Mali's future infrastructure is not only built but maintained by its own workforce. For a long time, under the pretext of promoting good governance, our states have been subjected to dictates by imperialist powers, facilitating exploitation without retaining our resources. These practices have fueled inequalities, slowed our development, and strengthened external interests at the expense of our people. Today, as we face externally imposed security and economic challenges, Mali expresses its deep gratitude to its sincere partners, including the People's Republic of China, for their support during recent events in the north of Mali. The China Railway Engineering Corporation, ranked third among the world's largest construction companies, has a track record of success in building economically viable, environmentally resilient, and socially inclusive infrastructure. The company's advanced methods and resources make it a valuable partner for the country as it embarks on a new phase of development. The partnership between Mali and CREC also extends to water supply infrastructure. A significant development during this trip was the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding (MOU) between the state and a subsidiary of CREC. The MOU covers water projects that include upgrading supply systems from Kati to Bamako and from Somaya to the capital, with a combined budget of 107 billion CFA francs. One of the highlights of the visit was time spent in CREC's model room, which showcased the potential for modern cities with integrated infrastructure. The presentation was an inspiration, with hopes that Bamako could transform into a city that embodies these principles of modernity and harmony. The vision is clear: to build sustainable urban environments that provide all essential services to citizens. The trip to China, including visits to major corporations, underscores the commitment to accelerating infrastructure development as a key driver of national progress. By engaging with Chinese experts and securing key partnerships, Mali is positioning itself for a future where its infrastructure is not only modern and reliable, but also a catalyst for sustainable development and social equality. These collaborations reflect a broader strategy of aligning with global partners who share a long-term vision for growth, resilience, and self-sufficiency. As these projects take shape in the coming months, the population stands to benefit from improved transport and energy systems, along with the knowledge and skills gained through these international partnerships. With the completion of these ambitious infrastructure projects, a new era of economic prosperity and social inclusion is on the horizon, one built on a foundation of strong, sustainable infrastructure. Mali reaffirms with conviction its commitment to deepening the cooperation link with the People's Republic of China. These relations between our two nations are based on humble principles of mutual respect, equality, and mutual benefits. We particularly welcome the sincerity and stability of these links through respect for each other's sovereignty and non-interference in internal affairs. The values shared by Mali and China, particularly in terms of respect for sovereignty and human rights, constitute the basis of the theme we are discussing today, the strengthening of exchanges of experience in governance. True governance can only be achieved in a framework where authorities and the people fully exercise their sovereignty without external interference. In this spirit of national responsibility, governance in Mali is guided by three principles enshrined in our constitution: respect for the sovereignty of the state, respect for the sovereign choices of the people, and the defense of the interests of the people. For a long time, under the pretext of promoting good governance, our states have been subjected to dictates by imperialist powers, facilitating exploitation without retaining our resources. These practices have fueled inequalities, slowed our development, and strengthened external interests at the expense of our people. Today, as we face externally imposed security and economic challenges, Mali expresses its deep gratitude to its sincere partners, including the People's Republic of China, for their support during recent events in the north of Mali. The Confederation of Sahel States, established on June 6, 2024 in Niamey in the Republic of Niger, constitutes a bold and coordinated response from Burkina Faso. Mali and Niger, to the security challenges and development requirements weighing on our region. This strategic alliance, which I have the honor of chairing for its first term, is part of a Pan-African vision determined to defend and promote the common interests of our nations. It demonstrates our collective determination to build a security architecture that is equal to the threats in the Sahel space, a fundamental condition for the development and flourishing of our peoples. The governance reform also aims to improve economic governance. Which has involved reviewing the texts relating to extractive industries, with a view to better management of natural resources for the development of our countries and the well-being, I would even say the better being, of our populations. In another area, in order to bring our public administration closer to users, I have decided to launch a vast program to digitalize public administration, focusing on transparency in procedures, cost reduction, but above all, the rights of citizens. It should be remembered that these reforms are based on the reaffirmation of Mali's sovereignty, supported by the unwavering commitment of our defense and security forces, which ensure total and effective control of the national territory.
Mais surtout les droits des citoyens. Les dites réformes, faut-il les rappeler, reposent sur la réaffirmation de la souveraineté du Mali, soutenue par l'engagement inébranlable de nos forces de défense et de sécurité qui assurent un contrôle total et efficace du territoire national. Cette sécurisation, essentielle pour la stabilité et le développement, permet de créer un